Welcome to YesLingo's Top 10 Weirdest Foods of China. I'm your host, Betty. The fact that Chinese people love 内脏 or innards comes as no surprise to most. Liver, kidney, hearts, and lungs are all well represented in Chinese cuisine. We've even seen the occasional animal penis on certain menus, so it really shouldn't come to shock us that there is a special sweet treat made of frog fallopian tubes. Yes, you heard me right. I said fallopian tubes, as in the tubes that connect the ovaries and uterus in the female reproductive system. Now, I've heard of weird eats like chicken uterus, but frog fallopian tubes takes cuisine to a whole new level. 雪蛤 or snow frog is the name of a certain hardy little frog that comes from the northeastern part of China. These little amphibians go through relatively long hibernation phases as it is very, very cold up in the northern provinces of Heilongjiang, Jilin, and Liaoning. In order to brace themselves for the long winters, they develop copious amounts of fat around their tubes. And these are then harvested, dried, and can be rehydrated and concocted into tasty and healthful treats, usually in the form of dessert. Incidentally, the common name of the frog, 雪蛤, as we've already learned, is also the name of this actual food. It used to be called 雪蛤油 or snow frog oil, but over the time the oil was dropped, so the stuff you eat is just called 雪蛤. And you'll often see it written as Hasma on English menus. In Chinese restaurants and also in specialty dessert shops, you might see something like 木瓜炖雪蛤. 木瓜 is papaya, a type of tropical fruit. The word 炖 is a cooking method, basically slowly stewing or braising something. And of course, you should know 雪蛤 by now. So 木瓜炖雪蛤 is simply papaya stewed with hasma. Papaya is especially nutritious for women, and it is thought that this delicate hot dessert has beautifying effects. The hasma itself is relatively tasteless, and you'll probably notice its gooey, gelatinous texture more than anything else. And in upscale restaurants, the dinner host might order individual portions of this dessert for all of the female guests. Of course, it gets costly to eat 雪蛤 out in restaurants every day, so if you have access to a kitchen during your stay in China, why not try making your own hasma dessert? You can purchase dried hasma at most Chinese herbal medicine shops. Look for an off-white color with large chunks, no small flakes. And before you cook it, you'll have to soak it in water to rehydrate it. And actually, authentic 雪蛤 should plump up to 60 times its original size once it's fully rehydrated. Now, once you've got your rehydrated hasma ready, you can actually do anything you want with it. You can use it as an ice cream topping, throw it into your smoothie for texture. It's even as simple as steaming it with coconut milk and adding some chopped fruit in. And it'll add an interesting texture and health benefits to your dessert. So remember, in China, anything goes when it comes to food. Forget your average animal organs. Be sure to check out these frog reproductive organs, 雪蛤. And that's all the time we've got for today. See you next time as we explore more of China's top 10 weirdest foods. I'm Betty. Have a great one.